Welcome to Durham Tech Community College, NOS 120 Linux Single User, Tutorial Lesson, File Permissions. My name is Victor Marin and I will be discussing basic information about file permissions. After completing this video, you should understand the three main types of access on a file and the three different levels of permission in a file. Every file in the Linux system is assigned three types of owner. The first one is user. A user is the owner of the file, and by default is the person who created the file. The next owner is group. A user group can contain multiple users. All users belonging to a group will have the same access permissions to the file. Other is any other user who has access to a file, but has not created the file and does not own the file and does not belong to a user group. Every file in the Linux system has three permissions: read, write, and execute. Read permissions give you the authority to read and view a file. The write permission gives the authority to modify the content of a file. The execute permission allows the user to execute executable files in the system. We can actually look at files permission in the terminal by typing the ls command -al. Here we can have detailed information of the file. The first column here shows file types and access permissions. The second column shows memory blocks occupied by the file. The third column shows the owner or creator of the file. The fourth column displays the user group of the owner. The fifth column shows the file size in bytes. The sixth column shows the date and time that the file was created. And finally, the last column shows the file name. You can also take a look at file permissions in the GUI. To do so, we're going to click on the application launcher. Then we're going to go into our computer and click the home folder. In the home folder, we can actually click any folder. For this tutorial, I'm going to go into my documents, test folder, and I'm going to check the file permissions of this test file. In order to do so, I'm going to right click the file and I'm going to click in Properties. Now we can actually go into the Permissions tab. Here we can see that the owner can read and write in the file, group can actually read, and others can read as well this file. This concludes the fifth video tutorial. In this video we cover the three user types on a Linux system: user, group, and others. We also learned that Linux divides the file permissions into read, write, and execute. Thank you.